In this video, I'll show you my learning hack to make myself study and learn 5 times faster than everyone. It all started when I was in high school. I was never really good at, writing shit down on my paper. I had final exams, pressure, immense ADHD. And I remember one thing that I was really good at was talking. I'd argue with my teacher about political views and beliefs. I'd speak loudly all the time. So in 11th grade, I decided to use that in my advantage, and I tried to do something different than other people, and that helped me achieve great results in school after almost failing and repeating the entire year again. So this is just one small trick that I want to show you that I think you could benefit from, especially if you're into self-improvement, leading, and everything else in that niche. I think that this tip would really help you boost your results, your tests, and also would probably make you a better leader and help you with your life. And that thing is becoming an educator to improve your life. What I mean by that is when I was in school, I decided, okay, it's COVID, there's not really going out, not really anything. The only thing you could probably do is Zoom calls, right? So what I would do to study for exams was that I was doing Zoom calls with my friends, and we all opened the papers and started writing shit down and talking about the subjects and everything, just like a normal class. And extremely quickly, I found myself in the spot of the educator, of the teacher. I remember, like every week on a daily basis, I'd open a Zoom call and I'd be the host. I would talk, I would summarize everything. I would be the person who's talking and doing all the, educating. And it's not that I was better than everyone else at, this specific subject. Actually, it was the exact opposite. I wasn't really good at it. But the thing that made me and separated me from everyone else was that I was the one who's talking. I was the one who's quote unquote educating others. And how did it help me, if you're asking? The thing is, when you become an educator and you're the one who's talking, the one who's initiating, things get inside your head so much quicker than other people. And why is that? Because you're not just, imagine just you as a student sitting in a class like that, not doing anything, just listening to the teacher, getting bored. What do you think that the teacher is doing while you are, sleeping with your eyes awake? She's talking, the teacher is talking, she's explaining stuff to you. And I'm giving school as an example because most of you all are in high school age, and I think it will, be beneficial for all of you to study from school. But it could be to anything in life. You can use that trick for everything in life. When I joined the gym and I was a complete newbie in the gym, I had such a bad form. I always used to, get back from the gym and my shoulders hurt and I wasn't feeling great and everything else. But the more I progressed in the gym and the more people asked me questions, like I remember taking my little brother to the gym when he was 14. He was actually able to go to the gym, so I took him to the gym and I started explaining to him many techniques and stuff that I would do myself. And when I was doing that, when I was educating him, I've realized so many different things about things I am doing wrong while explaining it to him. This is why putting yourself in the shoes of the educator is such a better way than just, either doing stuff on yourself or just being the person who listens. Firstly, it puts you in the shoes of a leader. And I think it's really important if you try to go on self-improvement, improve your social skills, improve your leadership skills. I think it's going to be extremely beneficial for you. And the second thing is that once you put yourself in the educator's shoes, you're actually going to notice mistakes that you were doing all along. And that's why I gave that, that gym thingy, and for everything else in life. Imagine being an educator in every field and realizing that you were wrong on so many things, on so many different levels. And school and the gym are just two small examples that could be used to improve your strength in this area. I want you to become an educator for your own benefit, because just like the more videos I put out, the more feedback I get from other people. equals to my growth as a person. The different skills that you learn are so much better when you put yourself in a third perspective and you learn from it. The way to learn from it is to teach others yourself, and the growth will be so much higher you wouldn't even recognize yourself. So I want you to use your strength and utilize your education. My strength, English, is teaching. When I teach, I feel like I'm progressing 5 to 10 times better than everyone else. And this is the way for me to improve my productivity, my skills in every single field. And whenever I teach other people, I teach myself the best. I hope that tip helped you out, and I hope you have an amazing day. Peace.